Alright guys, for this problem it wants you to evaluate the definite integral of 3 square root of x dx on the interval 1 to 4. Alright, so I'm going to use the fundamental theorem of calculus to find this definite integral. The first thing that I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to find my antiderivative. Alright, well, I notice this is the square root of x, so I'm just going to rewrite this as a power. So I'm going to have 3x to the 1/2 power. And then I'm going to pull that 3 constant outside of the integral. So I'm going to have 3 on the outside. And now I'm going to have x to the 1/2 dx, which is what I want because I just want that power by itself. Because now I can use my power rule. I'm going to add 1, which is the same thing as 2 over 2. To that x to the 1/2, that's going to give me x to the 3/2. I'm going to make sure I reciprocate that, so that'll be 2/3. And then don't forget to multiply it by the 3 that was on the outside originally. Now, you're not going to put a plus c because this is a definite integral. I'm going to clean it up a little bit. The 3's cross out, so that leaves me 2x to the 3/2. Because this is a definite integral and I'm using the fundamental theorem of calculus, I'm now going to, since I have the antiderivative, evaluate my antiderivative on the interval 1, 4, with 4 being the upper limit and 1 being the lower limit. Now, the fundamental theorem of calculus says you plug in the upper limit first. So I'm going to have 2 times 4 to the 3/2. And then I'm going to plug in my lower limit, but it's minus. So I'm going to change the sign, so it's going to be minus 2 times 1 to the 3/2. And so now I'm going to do my arithmetic. The square root of 4 is 2. 2 cubed is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. The square root of 1 is 1. 1 cubed is 1. 1 times -2 is -2. And then 16 minus 2 is 14. So the answer would be 14, and what that represents is that the area under the function, under this curve, the 3 square root of x, so if you were to graph that, that would be a curve. The area under that curve from 1 to 4 is equivalent to 14 units squared. It could be feet, could be inches, whatever, but that's the area.